because it is usually bugged, but not always. Still takes some time, has a delay. Let's see. It should be a good speed. Okay, I'm alive. Yes. Amazing. Hello everyone. Hello Philip Howard. Hello Just Jimmy. Wella. Rick must be stuck in the traffic again. To be honest, I was just late. The traffic was not that stuffed this time. Just my bad punctuality, you know. I am the fucking Rick time. You know how it works. Anyway, we're pretty close. Lena is there waiting for me. Lila is there somewhere. And I'll finally give her the candle that she won there on the raffle. Or was it gifted to her from someone who won that? Okay. So, the Free Azov is taking place next Sofia Square. I mean, not next to, on the Sofia Square today. Just like the first time, the first ever Free Azov stream on 24th of February 24th of February 2024. So it was February this year, now it's November. It's still not the 1 year anniversary since I've started doing these streams, but we're getting close to that. Since then, not much changed. Still hundreds and thousands of Ukrainian soldiers are in Russian captivity, and some of them unfortunately still end up there. And yeah, the situation is very bad. Russia is exchanging them, but only when they have some srochniks, the young conscripts, or some Kadyrovites. Only then they are willing to exchange our soldiers, especially Azov soldiers. So the signs are here. People are honking from their cars. Mr. Kaplan, thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships, my friend. And what else do I want to ask you? Hello, Anthony Deep. Happy to see you. Hello, Benza Baby, Haji, Andres Lach, Merzi, Helen Grano. Hello. Who else? Fred Thornbury. The Road Runner. Ake Hemming. Hello. Keith Kane. Pat Cooley. Martin UK. Robert Jonasar. Okay. My first task here is to find Lena. That's what I'm gonna go and do right away. But if I meet someone who I know, I will talk to them on the way there. Anyway, Azov is supported, and not only here in Ukraine, you know that, guys. It's also around the world thanks to you, and ideally we need to start these rallies. We need to start doing them in every country of the world. Not in Russia, of course, not in North Korea, it's impossible, but at least in your countries, in free democratic countries. Okay, so here's the place to cross the road, actually. And yeah, not sticking to people yet because I want to talk to... I want to catch Lena first. Anyway, please like the stream. It helps with engagement. It helps to attract more people, even if there are trolls or vatniks, to this stream, as it happened before. Ideally, it should go viral every time, so the world will see what the hell is happening here, and to show more signs. Free Azovstal defenders, these flags are everywhere, and yeah, that's how it should be. They should be waved all over the place. Дякую вам. And I remember this sign, but I gotta go now. Thank you. Free Azov, and yes, we're crossing the road to find Lena. she's there somewhere. She asked if she should meet me somewhere, but I did not reply because I know approximately where she stands, and yeah, I will go try to find her. Only after that, only if I don't find her, I will ask her to find me. Marines, don't forget about them, don't forget about the airborne, don't forget about all of them. Here are the Marines. Доброго дня. And I'm gonna get to them. And Lisa is here. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? At work?
Yes.
Where's Lena?
Do photo.
She was with you.
Photo do girl
Yeah.
and boy.
Lisa, guys, is from the dialect police.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is. Policja dialogu, dialect police. So it's like a negotiation police. I actually took an interview from her once, and what? And you're amazing. Thank you for doing your work so good. Okay? Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, where did Lena go? She said she were with you.
She.
Maybe that way?
Вона була тут, і ми
And she disappeared.
І вона кудись.
Okay.
Мабуть, десь
I'll tell her that
трошки
I'm with you now.
Мабуть,
Maybe
трошки
there.
десь.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. So guys, while I'm looking for Lena, I am trying to do what? To not get lost. Okay. I will ask her to find me. Okay, Lilia is not replying, so I'm not sure that she is here. And if she would be here, I think I can guess. Алло, привіт. Ти де? Ага. Супер, я тут біля пам'ятника в центрі, я думаю, ти мене знайдеш. Добре, давай. Да, він от біля того. Добре, домовились. Hi, Lena.
Hi.
Let me hug you.
You're already streaming?
Yeah, already streaming.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, so hi everyone. Johnny Nedregard, thank you for the super chat there. 22 Norwegian kronas. Hello community, just surfing by to support. Thank you. Not our captives, but the Ukrainian captives in Russian captivity. So technically they are Russian captives, right? But they are Ukrainian prisoners of war. Yeah, Ukrainians in Russian captivity. They need your support. So thank you for stopping by and supporting. Haji, Lena from Crimea. Yes,
Hi.
this is her. Our friend and the roller too.
Yeah, I am.
Already. Are you already super cold?
No, I bought additional sweater today before the
Nice.
rally, so I'm okay.
That's good because I've added one more layer to my multiple layers of clothes, so I'm pretty good
But
now.
today I started sneezing, so
Oh.
I'm kind of worried.
Maybe I got you
Passed.
ill. Yeah, passed the disease, but it happened during the concert with Aziza back then, not yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was not already getting healthier. Hello, Lena from
Hello.
Merzey. Your goods, okay. Looking, yes, Ukrainian prisoners, POWs, yes. I've never heard of the dialect police before. Is that real? Yeah, it's real in Ukraine, and they are like your negotiation police. You have when someone is taken prisoners in U.S., a negotiator comes and they are talking. So their goal is to talk through the conflict. A possible
resolve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think on the September 1st we had a dialogue with Lisa, the policeman, dialogue policeman.
We interviewed her.
Yeah, 1st of September. If you're interested, check Rick's stream.
Yeah, check the Free Azov rally from the 1st of September. The recording of the stream, there was an interview. And by the way, that interview was cut as a separate clip, and it was posted on my second channel. So if you want to see that one as a separate interview, you can find it on Rollin' with Rick. It's also in the description of the stream, so subscribe to that channel. You can find a lot of clips from my streams, because on this channel I mostly stream, and there and my streams are long, so it's usually hard to find some particular moment. So this is why my amazing moderators Nikki Hill and Andreas Lach are cutting those clips, making thumbnails for them and posting them on the second channel. Thank you guys so much for working on that.
That's really convenient if you're looking for some information from the stream.
I agree. Okay, Lydia is here somewhere. Let's go meet her. Let's go. By the way, Lena met her on the concert.
Yes, I did.
On Aziz's concert, and she did what? They met for the first time.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many people are here today, considering how cold is it.
Yeah, and because we have no other, not only choice, but it's our choice not to have any other choice, because we need to support them. Hello, Lena. Good to see you.
This is Vincent.
Vincent, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I see you have a NAFA patch,
Vincent
69
is a
Sniffer
great
Brigade.
supporter of Ukraine.
Vincent, are you okay to appear on camera? Awesome. And maybe talk to us for a bit? Thank you.
We're waiting for Germany.
Can you tell us?
From New Zealand.
You want to
this is-
take it? Okay,
This
thank
is
you.
the gift for you from Jeremy, but I want Jeremy to give it
Okay,
to you.
yeah, so let's
Not
wait for
me to
Jeremy.
you. Yeah.
And I need to give you that candle, but we mainly need to talk about the prisoners of war. So, Vincent, where are you from?
I'm from the Virgin Islands.
Once again?
The Virgin Islands in the Caribbean.
Aha, cool. I've never been there, but it would be awesome
Yeah,
to visit
more
someday.
than welcome.
So, what brought you to Ukraine?
I've been a supporter for a really long time. Back in 2014, actually, and then when the war started in 2022. What brought me here was on my birthday on June 6th, the Russians bombed the Kakhovka Dam, and I was done just sitting around and watching. I wanted to come and help in any way that I could.
And then you went to Kherson straight there?
No, I haven't been to Kherson yet. I've been volunteering in Lviv, Kyiv, and a small city below Chernihiv.
You don't remember the name of it? It's okay. There are so many towns and villages and
It's
cities in Ukraine.
Lukashivka.
Lukashivka.
Yeah.
Okay. You, I see, support the 69th Sniffer Brigade campaign.
Yes.
We just finished our campaign. Maybe you've come with them and have been on the handover event?
No, I haven't been on the handover event.
He has the patches.
I think I'm on my 10th patch.
Nice.
So,
But what? Can you tell your impression about the 69th Sniffer Brigade?
I mean, they're incredible. I've been following her brother Roman, and he's been a great inspiration for me.
Her brother. He is an inspiration for me too.
Yeah.
It's an honor to call him a friend of mine, and to be able to support him together with my community. Have you stumbled upon any of our activities? I mean, Rick Rollers.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm a follower.
Thank you for that. And what do we have here? We have people watching right now. We're streaming this, so maybe they have some questions for you. Guys, do you have questions for Vincent? Please tell me if you do. I even remember Wikipedia from Azov when I saw him on your stream. I was shouting at TV, "That's Wikipedia." He was not on my stream, but he was on Yulia's stream. Is Yulia in the chat? Free Europa. Yulia.
Yeah.
You know Yulia. Oh, not accidentally. Finally, the stream is becoming viral.
Okay.
And that's good. Lately, they've started becoming viral, and we had a lot of trolls, a lot of bad people, but a lot of bots started unsubscribing from many channels all over the world, and that gives me maybe closer after all. For us, all three of us to fit into vertical, you should be further from us. Anyway, I wanted to say that a lot of the viral bots, in my opinion, not bots, but activity, like people who are coming and flooding someone's chat, a lot of them were bots, and lately AI is becoming scary.
Yeah.
AI is producing some bots that are behaving like humans, and it's becoming scary. I really hope that we won't wake up in a world full of bots on the internet, just silencing all the people, and we won't be trusting anyone. And that's, I think, what their goal is, to prevent us from trusting to people, to totally kill our trust for people. I will never give up trusting to you guys, trusting you, and thank you for always, always growing that trust. This is a flag of freedom. Aziza, oh, you've listened to that song. Freedom has a name. Its name is Ukraine. Ukrainian. Its name is Ukraine. Ukrainian flag is a flag of freedom. We gotta post that song really soon, and I'm gonna make sure I will cut the part faster than I usually do. Do you know Aziza Iskandar already?
No, I'm not.
She's a Crimean Tatar singer, very talented one. We had a concert this Tuesday. She was performing. Lena was watching offline. Lila was watching offline.
And Lisa
was watching offline. And if you're interested to hear some very talented Crimean Tatar singer with a strong voice, with the strong lyrics, go to my channel, watch the recording of that stream from Tuesday. It is called Aziza Iskandar Performing Live. So just some advertisement from me. Sorry, I can be like that. You know that. So, can you tell us what do you do?
I actually right now I rent beach chairs and umbrellas.
Rent?
Yeah. So the
maybe not rent, but
rent.
Yeah, rent them for the day at the beach.
Yeah, I thought. Sorry, to just the English stuff. Just need to specify. If I rent something, but when you rent it to someone, it's also rent.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the same word.
Yeah.
When you say I rent something, you may mean I take something from other person. But I know, but like what?
You're talking about the word land.
Land?
I'd lend it to you some money.
Yeah.
Do you lend it to someone? Or
No, well, I mean, kind of, but it's...
So they are kind of yours, and you are giving them to other people for money.
Yeah.
For the day. It's the same word.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I try to improve my English, so I'm working on that. So I interrupted you. Please continue.
I was just telling her I sometimes rent to Russians, and that always just pisses me off. And I'll play pro-Ukrainian music if they're sitting near me.
Nice.
Through the whole day.
And have him spat.
Yeah.
Nice. Slava Nazi. Smert ворогам. Yeah, death to the enemies. That's what you reply to that. And our enemies are Russians, so when you show that to Russians, they might really be annoyed knowing the answer.
They don't give me very good looks after they see the hat, but I just realized today that they're actually giving me money so that I can come here and support Ukraine.
Nice.
So they're making the Russians to donate to Ukraine.
Yeah, let's keep actually Robin Hood and Russians to use it for some fundraisers for Ukrainian army.
Yeah,
that's the most important thing in my opinion, and we're always doing one fundraiser and one raffle per week, at least one fundraiser. Usually we do like 5 of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me show the patch that we are raffling this week, and I will call you. That's the 5th Assault Brigade patch.
Wow.
And I will call you to buy tickets. One ticket is $10. You can buy them via my PayPal. It's in the description of the stream. All money will go to the fundraiser for the separate presidential brigade named after Bogdan Khmelnytsky. So they need a car. They need tools for the car repair station. So in their battalion, we're going to supply the whole repair station with tools, and the car for their repair station to deliver the car parts. It's an honor to be, to do the project, the big project like this. 600,000 hryvnias, the goal of this fundraiser.
Ukrainian.
She said not dollars, hryvnias. So it's $15,000, approximately, a bit less than that, like 14,800 and something. So, speaking of the fundraisers, yeah, guys, please send the money and buy tickets with this money. Yeah, probably you cannot say those money, right? No. Yeah, see, still trying to improve English. But I always want to say with those money, because they're like not one pack of money, but different, coming from all over the world, right? Yeah. Anyway, I interrupted you. Please tell us more about your work and how you annoy Russians.
I work at Megan's Bay on St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and it's one of the top 10 nicest beaches in the world. And yeah, I'm not really a beach guy, but it makes me money so that I can come here and donate and actually come and help out.
And also you grow pineapples.
Yeah.
Vincent
I do grow pineapples.
at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I sent Roman some.
So, what do they grow on? Tell us the truth. Is it the palm or like a bush, like bananas? Because bananas don't grow on the palms.
Yeah, no, it's the tops of the pineapples. You twist them off and plant them in the ground, and then a new pineapple grows up out of the top of that. So yeah, I'm next to that. So the British Virgin Islands are to the right. So yeah, and Puerto Rico is right there.
Paradise.
Do you want to look, see where they are, or do you know where Virgin Islands are?
I didn't know where.
I didn't know where they are. Near Puerto Rico.
Nobody knows where they are.
They're above the
Americans don't
South
even know where it
America.
is.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So they are part of U.S. Why are they called U.S.?
Yeah, they're a U.S. territory. So.
But they are called British Virgin Islands.
Those are the British. Those are the U.S.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there are
St.
U.S.
Thomas.
Virgin Islands and there are British. Hello, my friend. That's a photographer. Damn it, I don't remember from what town in Ukraine, but yes. Hello, happy to see you. Okay, let's continue. U.S. Virgin Islands. So there are British Virgin Islands and U.S. Virgin Islands. Okay, good. Thank you.
And we unfortunately cannot vote for president in the U.S. Virgin
Why?
Islands because we're a territory and not a state.
Well, I didn't know that territories are not voting.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of citizens of U.S., right?
We're citizens, but we're not a state.
Crazy.
So
That's a fucking nation, you know? What? Ukraine ponad uсе. Yeah. Ponad uсе is above all. Ukraine is above all. So you say Ukraine and you reply with ponad uсе, and ponad uсе is, you know what it is now. It's above all. So, guys, I want to remind you that we are here not to only talk about Virgin Islands, pineapples, and annoying Russians with being a Ukrainian supporter there on Virgin Islands, but also to attract your attention to the problem of Russia being a terrorist state and not following the Geneva Convention, torturing our prisoners of war, their prisoners of war, meaning Ukrainians, and really starving them sometimes to death, torturing them every day by schedule. This is why, Lena, if you show around, there are a lot of free Azov signs. Maybe if I ask Lena to come a bit closer to the people and show the signs closer. So Free Azov is actually a movement, not only here in Ukraine, but already around the world to support the prisoners. By the way, I see a lot of familiar faces, and I want to say thanks and hello to all of them, and to, well, I am knocking to some of them and saying thank you and hello also, but yeah, sometimes I am sticking to people, coming to each and listening to their stories. I am eager to listen to their stories. Right now, I still am not ready because it's sometimes hard, because families are suffering every day, and they are feeling the pain. They are, and I feel the pain every time I talk to them. But I need to feel that pain. I need to take at least part of that pain, and my community is very supportive, and they are capable of also supporting them just by some kind words. And I am happy that they are doing that. My name is Rick. Jeremy, nice to meet you. Vincent, do you know each other?
No.
Maybe it's time.
From Virginia Island, from New Zealand, so I wanted all of you.
So Jeremy, where are you from?
Christchurch, New Zealand.
Netherlands? New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand.
Yeah.
So you were supposed to come to the concert on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But you were not able to
I
do
was
that.
volunteering, making nets and stuff.
That's really cool.
And I have to keep my word.
That's very important. I think that's more important than that concert. It's important for me, but helping the Ukrainian army is more important, because that concert was focused on Aziza, Crimean Tatar. Their nation is being genocided by Russians.
Yeah, I know.
And it's important for me to support their culture. Lena is also from Crimea.
Yeah.
She knows a lot of about Crimean Tatar culture, about her own culture of her people. She is also on YouTube. Lena, maybe you show yourself for the people who don't know. Yeah, you can turn it like yeah, like that.
I watch
Just
all your streams, but
Thank you.
I'm banned from YouTube. I have a VPN, and every country I've been banned on, kind of just for saying
Lena,
the truth.
thank you. By the way, Lena,
I don't
to
need to
fix
talk.
that, you can
don't
actually
need to talk.
turn that off by holding this.
Okay.
Then you turn it on by holding this, and it will adjust by itself. So to make it ideal, you need to do it that way. Thank you for being a roller. So you're a roller.
No, I can't, because I'm banned from YouTube.
No, wait. But you say you watch
I
all
watch
my streams?
but I can't join.
But by watching our streams, you're still a roller.
Yeah, okay. But
So
I can't comment.
you need a roller patch.
No,
right?
no.
If you, yes, because you're supported, and watching. You say you watch all of them. You say you watch all of them.
I watch, yeah. I watch these.
Then you're a roller,
I watch
man.
these streams. It's usually about 2 a.m. in the morning on a Monday. Just, I
We're
work
like catching up.
Well, I work from home on a Monday, so I can kind of sleep. Then.
Damn, thank you so much, Jeremy.
This
Thank
is
you for
something
being a
small for
roller. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
for Aziza.
Yeah, sounds small.
So he
Just
knows
something-
Aziza.
Yeah, of course.
He should have
She
been
has
there
a
on that
beautiful
concert.
voice, yeah.
I
I really wanted to. I was torn, but I'd given my word. And in our
Thank
country,
you.
our word is our honor.
I will open this up after
Okay.
the
Yeah,
stream to keep it like.
Oh.
Maybe there's some personal stuff there. Maybe I need to.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's
What are you trying to do?
do it after the stream.
Two
so,
flags. Okay.
I wanted. Damn,
Okay.
I'm so happy to meet a roller. And you see, guys.
Okay.
So
round
Jeremy
oh, it's round the wrong
thinks it's a New Zealand flag.
Yeah, it's a New Zealand
Amazing.
flag.
New Zealand stands with Ukraine, and I know that.
There's a Kiwi at Maidan, and there's no flag for him, and for his family, I'm going to put the flag up for him.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So it's coming to a New Zealand volunteer. Volunteers, well, not grave, because his grave is probably not on
Yeah,
Maidan.
they flew him back home.
But there's going to be a flag for him on Maidan there. When was he killed?
I think it was earlier in the year. Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
I actually heard about a New Zealand volunteer. Maybe it was him.
He was
yeah.
Maori.
Maori.
Yeah. There's a few like YouTube clips of him where he saved some Ukrainians in a cellar that had been tortured for months. Yeah.
Shit. Guys, New Zealand stands with Ukraine.
Of course.
I know that, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of New Zealand people from New Zealand who support.
You
just
see
like
a lot
you.
of flags still of Ukraine. You're not
guys,
forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, by watching the streams, by supporting, you're also a roller. You're not. You don't necessarily need to chat with us.
Okay.
I bet you also contributed to some of the fundraisers, right?
Yeah.
So by doing that, you're also becoming a roller. So
Okay.
that patch is well deserved.
Okay.
And you should not tell me, no, you don't
Okay.
need to give it to me, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, if you're a roller, yeah, let's take a picture. It would be cool. Hey, maybe also closer with just parts of flags being
Yeah.
being shown.
With me trying to be tall.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like your hair.
I got it cut here. Ukrainian barber did a good job.
Hey, thank you. Okay, so guys, I want to remind you why we are here. For those who are joining the stream and have no idea what we are doing here, that's a free Azov rally because I see 300 people watching right now. This one is getting a bit viral again, and that's good. That's been happening lately, and we are here to support the prisoners of war being held in Russian captivity, who are being constantly tortured there, starved to death, who are being mistreated, who are being told that Ukraine has fallen and there's Russia everywhere, and they are being also prosecuted for the made-up allegations.
Yeah.
Is allegation the right word?
Yeah, it's the right word. Yeah.
Or accusations.
Accusations,
Accusations. And they are also being prosecuted like for life, being sentenced for life, some of them for like 20 years, for made-up allegations, for something they haven't committed, like raping some babusa in Donetsk Oblast, and that's all bullshit.
And
That's
it's bullshit with the International Red Cross, yeah? They
Yeah.
go there and shake Putin's hand. And,
shame on
yeah.
Red Cross.
Yeah.
Red Cross is a puppet of Russia. Lila, come here and show it, like
Red Cross.
in the shot.
Yeah.
Red Cross. Red Cross needs to actually, first of all, in my opinion, Red Cross unfortunately is being a puppet of Russia, and Russia is kind of, well, they are sponsoring some of them. We know some of the facts that Russia has been a sponsor, donating to the Red Cross. That is unfortunately, that makes them work for countries like Russia, the terrorist state, and they unfortunately visit Russian prisoners of war in Ukrainian captivity. They give them 3 packs of cigarettes for a week. They give them the ability to
Call
pass
home.
the messages
Yeah.
to their families. You know what? They had a summit 2 weeks ago, and some of the wives, yeah, they had a summit in Geneva. Some of the wives of Ukrainian captives, they went to Geneva and they were protesting.
Yeah.
Volodymyr Zolkin and Dmitro Karpenko has done the stream from that protest, from that rally that they've been doing. Dmitro Karpenko was there himself. And you know what the Red Cross did? They did not allow them to do that protest in front of their headquarters, and they sent them to the square nearby, and it was like 200 to 300 meters away.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Second thing, when they put the banners about what their achievements are, like feeding kids in Africa, you know, making, hey, Mangust is there. Mangust, come to us. Let's go to Mangust. Hello, Sergey. I'm happy to see you. I owe you a patch. Я вам цей заборгував патч. Вітаю, Ярослав. Флокі, пам'ятаєте історію моєї кішки? І ви пам'ятаєте патч. Доброго дня. Can you hold this, please? Guys, I remind you that Sergey is a defender of Ukraine. He is an officer of Azov brigade. He was a battalion commander back in the days, and he was on Azovstal. He was defending us all. Thank you once again for your service, my friend. And here's the patch for you, Floki the Fighter. Thank you. It's an honor for me to give this to you, and I hope she protects you, because I know when you get fully restored and rehabilitated, you will come back to the fight, to the front line. So I want you, if you want, take her with yourself, and let maybe. I really hope she will be protecting you. Переклад потрібен, Сергію? Нормально.
береже.
Я знаю, що ви вчите англійську, я знаю. То може, where's the microphone? Лілія, може ви скажете пару слів, щось, що хочете, в принципі. Давайте я почеплю. Ага, нормально.
Дуже дякую за патч. Довго очікував, дійсно, ми там довго спілкувалися. Хоча я пам'ятаю, там розмова була типу, на 2 години, затягнулося нормально, але дійсно і мені було дуже приємно і, я думаю, навіть дуже корисно.
Дякую. Мені також було дуже приємно. І хочеться повторити це. Треба повторити. Ліна ж, до речі, була ж на тому стрімі.
Да, бачу, так.
Не знаю, хочеться ще багато задати вам всяких питань, тому давайте зробимо це ще за пару тижнів, може.
Да, я вже
Прийдете?
думаю, що буде краще, бо я після операції зараз поставили апарат, там вирізали кістку мене в тазі.
Не зможе прийти? О, до речі!
Да, електрон.
Вітаю, Андрій, радий вас бачити. Андрій же, правильно?
Так,
Я запам'ятав добре. Електрон?
Електрон.
Електрон, another Ukrainian defender from Azov.
Це ще один.
Ще один.
Це якраз недавно вийшов.
Ярослав. А? Переписував?
Я в коментарях писав йому, і ви що питали.
Нещодавно повернулися з полону,
Місяць
да? В
назад.
вересні.
Місяць, да.
Чакі?
Чакі, так.
Chucky is back from Russian captivity only a month ago. Was exchanged and a bit more than a month now, like a month and a half. Десь 1,5 місяці.
Так. 14 вересня.
So I want to shake his hand once again and thank him for his service. Дуже дякую за службу. Ви англійською розмовляєте, ні?
Ні. Андрюха тільки трошки.
Починайте вчити хлопців.
Я все одно можу вас, навіть якщо англійською не розмовляєте, якщо є бажання, запрошу вас на стрім, поспілкуємось. У мене просто вони інтернаціональні, я англійською мовою веду стрім. І, Сергій знає, як це. Ми з Ліною перекладаємо, в принципі, спілкуємо. Ага, супер.
Переписувались так.
Поняв, як ви спілкуєтесь.
Ага, супер. Радий.
Що
дуже
цікаво було,
буду
що
вас
якраз був класний зворотній зв'язок. Якраз іноземці писали питання, і якраз зразу відповідь була дуже, я кажу, наживо було, дуже приємно.
Клас. До речі, зараз ми також наживо. Стефан Бер питає, can you ask them which specialization is the most in need in the Ukrainian military? I'd like advice on what to sign up for. So, Стефан Бер хоче приєднатися до українського війська. Він американець, він волонтерить тут в Україні, в тому числі у нього там є проект по дронах. І у нього запитання, яка зараз найтака спеціальність, як це, востребована, як українською?
Я вам інше скажу, я навіть по-іншому скажу. Зараз якраз формується батальйон в Азові, 3-й, де будуть набирати якраз іноземців.
Ага.
А якраз, коли це новий батальйон, там всі спеціальності потрібні, максимально.
Так само, як і дрони, і розвідка, і все, що.
Ага.
Хто працює на комп'ютері, на ноутбуці, тобто дуже багато.
Третій? Це буде батальйон?
Так, да.
So, Stefan, you can actually join Azov. 3rd battalion is being formed, and it is formed from the foreigners, like of the foreigners, and any specialties needed. Reconnaissance, drones, infantry, what else? Artillery, maybe?
Always.
I really hope that you'll get some good quality European or American artillery, not the Soviet one. Стоп, в Азові вже є якась зарубіжна артилерія, чи ні ще?
Є, але не можу сказати, чи це американська, але іноземні міномети ми бачили так.
I cannot say if we have some American artillery, but we've seen some foreign mortars there. Але великої артилерії важкої ще немає, так?
Не можу сказати, тому що це...
And it might be a secret also.
Maybe.
Okay. By the way, thank you for starting practicing speaking English. That's gonna be better, like this. Дякую. And, може якщо я візьму ваш плакат, ви не проти? Maybe like this? Okay, so... Потримаю його, добре? Супер. Щоб ми репрезентували. Бо сьогодні трошечки віруситься також. Люди приходять, які, можливо, не знають, для чого ми тут взагалі зібралися і стрімимо. Тому намагаюся...
Тому ми тут і для того є, щоб
Ну і треба перекладати те, що ви кажете також. На початку ви казали, що Ага, це ви про стрім, я не переклав. Я думаю, варто перекладати, чи це вже запізно. I was saying, you're going away? Like, you need to go? Come, I want to hug you.
I'm driving tomorrow.
Yeah, so thank you very much. I forgot to give you a candle before you go. And then we continue. Я вибачаю, зараз Лілія йде.
Перерву вам дала.
A candle for Lilia, the one that she won. Maybe you want to unzip it to show it on camera. Thank you. But I'll keep talking to Serhiy. And Serhiy said that it was a cool experience for him to visit the stream.
It's very
And,
difficult to say sucks, and we will see in the future what
Okay.
will happen with
May I ask you to go that
how they
side?
will help,
Thank
for
you.
example, Ukraine,
So, guys, there's gonna
after
like
24
many
hours,
interviews happening at the same place. So we're kind of making our interview down here.
it doesn't happen.
Is it?
So we will wait.
Photo?
See
Да.
what will happen. Because I don't know if he will be support Ukraine.
Vincent will help.
Say
Дякую.
that he have friendship.
Let's do a photo.
So we will see. He can finish the war, for example, but it may be.
May I ask you to do one closer?
That
Like so.
want Ukrainian.
Yeah, like this. Thank you.
He can finish support. It will be also trouble for us. But I think even in this situation we will fight well.
Треба прапор зараз?
Якщо Сергій, вам потрібен
Та
прапор?
в мене є, дякую, в мене їх багато.
Забирай, Ліля. Дякую. У мене також є в рюкзаку. Завжди зі мною.
Не ліпиться ніде. Що кажете? Не ліпиться, думав, приліпити немає.
А, там зняти треба цю.
Ні,
Але
так
сюди
ні,
не
тут
приліпиться.
немає, не можна.
На штани може приліпитися, на фліс чи ні? Ні.
Потім розберуся.
Окей. Сергій, I don't know, I wanted to ask you so many questions, but I don't know which one to ask. Maybe you tell the world, tell those who are just joining the stream and don't know what we're doing here, why it is important to be the voice of the captives. Because you were a captive, you were in Russian captivity, and you know how bad it can be. You said that you were lucky to not be tortured that much as some of the guys there. But you know how bad it can be there. Чи потрібен переклад?
Трошки, нормально потрібен, бо не все зрозуміло.
Кажу, що може ви хочете сказати світові, людям, які зараз приходять і цікавляться, як, чому важливо підтримувати українських полонених, тому що ви самі були полоненим, і ви знаєте, через що вони проходять. Ви мені казали, що не, зараз я вибачаюсь, щоб вам пощастило і ви не проходили через те, через що деякі хлопці проходять. Ось, тому, знаєте, просто пояснити світу, якщо зможете, якщо хочете, чому це так важливо. Чому важливо підтримувати наших полонених?
Саме важливо це, як ти правильно сказав, що я був там. І якщо не помиляюсь, я озвучував, що моїх двох пацанів дуже сильно катували. Було відео, фото підтвердження, які росіяни виставляли. І їх зараз якраз поміняли в крайньому обміні. І я вважаю, що це теж маленький вклад того, що ми виходимо, що ми б'ємось за них, ми нагадуємо світу за це. І їх випустили, хоча у них були строки 28-29 років. Тому це дуже важливо.
Okay, you know, I was not tortured too much but two of my guys were, and there are photos and videos, proofs of that, and they were sentenced for long terms, for 28 years. Чеки, скільки вам вироку дали росіяни?
Ні, у них не було судження.
Не було?
Ні, це якраз Расті і Відьмак, ті, що випустили самі крайні обмін, це якраз Расті і Відьмак, їм дали 28-29 років.
Rusty and Vidmak were sentenced for 20 years and 29 years by false allegations, by some made-up accusations. And they were tortured and they were mistreated, but fortunately they were exchanged. And it's important, coming here and being the voice of the captives is important because maybe it's a small contribution, but it still gives them support. Чеки, питання до вас. Чи відчували ви там, будучи в полоні, did you feel being in captivity that people are standing here for you, at least coming here every week? Чи відчували ви, що люди тут виходять і хоча б стоять за вас кожен тиждень і кажуть, що це важливо? Відчувалося це там?
А ви знали про
Відчувалося?
це? Ми про це
Ми знали, так?
Ми були закриті, і в нас жодної інформації, нам нічого ніхто не доповідав і тому подібне. Нам наоборот, русаки казали, що про вас вже давно все забули, ви нікому не потрібні.
Ви вірили в це? Їм вдалося?
Ну все одно ми вірили в те, що нас наші сім'ї чекають і все.
Так.
Що нас друзі підтримують і тому подібне. Хто свіжий попадав в полон, то вони говорили, що бувають акції, ваша підтримка. От ми їм більше вірили.
Це хто вам казав ще раз?
Свіжополонені, які були.
Ага.
Тільки з окопів, можна сказати,
Клас.
хлопці.
І коли це сталося, коли вони вам про це повідомили, як давно?
Ой, я так не скажу, можливо, рік назад.
Десь рік. Ну тобто вже рік все ж таки ви знали, да, що...
Ну, такі мінімальна інформація від цих свіжих полонених, що там за вас, можливо, і стоять в кожному місці. Оце і все, що ми там могли знати.
Чи підтримувало це? Хоч трошки?
Чуть-чуть, можливо, так. А так, в більшості ми вірили, що нас наші сім'ї, друзі, побратими чекають. Це саме більше підтримало.
Да, розумію.
Ну, якби ми знали, що таке відбувається в кожному місці, то, звичайно, ми там були б повністю раді.
Ну, да.
Так як в нас не було можливості, то, на жаль.
Okay, so I need to translate what Chucky told me because it's very important. So my question... Окей, без проблем. І Сергію також.
Так.
Супер. Зараз відпускаю вас. Перекладу швиденько.
Да.
І все, відпускаю. So guys, Chucky said we were totally isolated and we had no information and we didn't know that people were coming to free Azov rallies, but some fresh captives that were captured, it was around a year ago, they've passed the information to us that that people are going into these rallies and they are being the voice of the captives. And I asked them, did this information support you just a bit? He said, yeah, a tiny bit, but the biggest support for us was that we knew that our families are waiting for us, they are standing for us, and that our brothers in arms do that. So, yeah, that was the answer. But Serhiy, Manhust, and Chucky, they need to go. Serhiy, my friend, thank you so much for talking to me. Chucky, it's nice to meet you.
Дякую за переживання.
And I will be happy and honored to talk to you again. So, let's do in a few weeks. Let's do another stream together, and Lena will definitely be helping me to translate Ukrainian into English. Може? Ліна, міняємось. Thank you. Thank you guys for your service. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Все, дуже дякую вам ще раз за службу.
Все.
Я плакатик точно забув. Окей, дайте перекладу його. Not all of my brothers in arms are in freedom. We are keeping up the fight. Free Azov. Дякую, Сергій. Дякую вам. Бувайте. Okay, Lena, that was a fantastic part. Just an amazing interview. And what? And Lena is here. Lila is gone. Lena, Lila, Lisa. I start to mix those names in my head. But I need to stay hydrated, probably. Maybe a microphone. And maybe you say something to rollers meanwhile.
Well, As I said earlier, I'm absolutely fascinated by the amount of people who came here today with posters, with flags, with pictures of their loved who are in Russian captivity now. And you see, it's like almost 2 hours passed since the beginning of the rally, and there are still many people. And I absolutely love it because
By the way,
it means people care.
I owe one floki patch to you because one of the rollers were buying. I don't remember who that was, guys. I apologize, but some of you were getting the floki patch for Lena.
Wow.
And I don't have one with me yet, but I will
Okay.
get it. By the way, there's Maria behind me, and she's acting like she
Behind?
doesn't want to talk. Yeah, she's shy.
Okay.
So probably. Вітаю, Марія. Марія ж, правильно? Супер. Але я бачу, не дуже хочете розмовляти зараз. Це добре, якщо не хочете, ми не заставляємо.
But look at their posters.
Yeah, but look at amazing Silence Kills poster and, well, a sign. And the Azov. Where's Azov?
Where's Azov, yeah.
Thank you for being here every week and standing for our soldiers in Russian captivity. Thank you, girls. And yeah, if you don't want to talk, we're not sticking today. It's okay. So it's actually pretty odd to have one free hand today. Thank you so much,
Get
Lena.
used to it, Rick.
You're amazing. Thank you for all the support. We're exchanging support, I know
Yes,
that.
yes.
But anyway, I'm grateful to you, even if it's an exchange. And it's great that it's an exchange. That's how it should be. We support each other.
That's how we stay strong.
We're all together to our victory.
To
By
victory.
the way, Alexandra is standing there also. She is not communicating much lately, but maybe we talk for a bit. What do you think? Okay? I'm coming.
Привіт, тримайте мікрофончик.
Привет. Alexandra, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
Let me hug you. Good to see you.
Me too.
You're not getting into the conversation?
Why?
My pronunciation is not very good.
Come on.
You're a liar.
I mean, I hear it. You just... Ти тільки що спалився. Класно вимов.
No, I don't speak English.
okay.
German.
We're not making anyone talk to us. That's okay. If you don't want to talk...
Bye.
We won't. So, Alexandra, how have you been? How is the Free Azov movement
That's
for you doing? Like, I
Pretty-
don't know. Дякую.
that's actually pretty good. Since we met last time with you, 13th of September, my friend was returned from captivity. Arn.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Arin?
Arn.
Arn. There is it that guy who was holding the sign saying, "Thank you that you've been standing for me."
Yeah.
That's him. I
Yeah.
thought so. It's Arn, not Arin.
No, Arn.
Arn.
Yeah.
So, guys, it was that guy. I really regret that I missed talking to him.
He actually was here somewhere. I think somewhere there.
Yeah.
Closer to coffee shop.
Okay,
Because-
so maybe
Yeah.
we go there after we talk for
Yeah,
a bit and
you can
try to
find
catch
him.
him.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
We knew each other from Mariupol, and when he was back, it was very happy moment. And since then, I spent like whole months coming every day in the morning, just making coffee and have small conversation in the hospital where they was, and it was actually very. I don't know, it's bringing back like hope that you do all of this stuff for the reason that you can see this reason. And he was together in the room in a hospital with other 2 guys from captivity.
Yeah.
And I tell them about this rally about all of this, about movie 20 Days in Mariupol, which won Oscar.
yeah.
And they're
So
like,
cool.
what? That in Kiev there are a hero of Azov, the street.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
renamed some Soviet named street to Heroev Azov, the heroes of Azov street.
Yeah.
It's so fantastic. Yeah, please continue.
And they're so surprised that because before full-scale invasion, Russian propaganda was too strong in Ukraine. And in Ukraine, a lot of people also thought that, oh, Azov is Nazi or something, like Russian propaganda say. So, yeah, and not everybody was love Azov and accept Azov. And now, when they come back after 2.5 years, and they see that everybody scream about Azov, that free Azov, about streets for heroes of Azov. And this movie about Mariupol won Oscar, so all the world people watch what was happening in Mariupol. And yeah, that's actually very happy for them. And it's very, very happy for me because it's very nice to say this news to people who never knew it.
Who were in isolation for 2.5 years,
Yeah.
in total informational isolation, physical isolation. They were tortured, they were starved, and now getting those news, and actually to have the honor to give them those news, I
yes.
bet it felt fantastic.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And I was very happy to share this news, especially because, like, when you're in captivity, it's very easy to lose your faith, to just stop believing in everything what you believed before because of torture, because because of torture, because you haven't enough food, because sometimes you just haven't food at all. And when always some horrible stuff happening with you, it's very easy to lose your faith. And it's really felt fantastic for me to bring them this faith in the Ukrainian people, in our society, in the world a little bit.
Yeah.
So there was us, so that's like people all over the world stand with us, with Ukraine. Yeah, that's very important to give them this face, I guess.
You're right. Thank you for doing that. Guys, I remind you that Alexandra is from Mariupol, a city that was unfortunately killed, destroyed completely by Russian world, Russian fascism, modern fascism, and it is unfortunately, I am very sorry that our hometowns are occupied. I am from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast. We have some people who are asking, what is this? What am I watching? So we are Ukrainians. Our homes of both of us, and Lena's home, who is holding the camera, our homes are occupied. Lena is from Crimea. And by the way, I need to acquaint you, to meet you. This is Lena, this is Alexandra.
Nice to meet you.
Lena is helping me a lot lately, being my co-host. She's amazing. She knows a lot about Crimean history, culture, about Kremli, the Crimean Tatar people, and she is advocating for them, and I'm really happy to support her also in her project.
Wow, that's very cool.
So yeah, you gotta talk more.
Okay.
Because, you know, I love to
Connect
amazing people, because you're amazing, Alexandra. You're active member of our society. Lena is active member of our society, and you definitely need to communicate more. But I remind you guys that we are here standing for the cause that is actually written here on the sign. We need to free Azov. Azov is being held in Russian prisons, and Russians are not exchanging them willingly. We need to really get some very valuable prisoners, Russians like Kadyrovites or Russian Srochniki, which is the young conscript soldiers. We need to get them into our captivity to exchange them for Azov soldiers, for airborne. Airborne are not being exchanged at all. if Marines and Azov soldiers are being exchanged at least bit by bit. Airborne are being held there for some of them for more than 2.5 years. Soon it's going to be 3 years, and they are not being exchanged. So we are here standing for them, amplifying the like the voice of them, not for them. Like they have no voice there in the captivity. So we need to show. Don't be silent. Be their voice. We need to be their voice. We need not to be silent. We need to go out on the streets around the world, not just here in Kyiv or plus Odessa, plus Lviv. We have multiple cities in Ukraine doing that, but not only in Ukraine. I know that it is happening in other towns and cities around the Europe, but
and in USA, of course.
But I'm not sure that it's happening every week. Is it happening every week? Do you know, Alexandra?
I'm not sure too. But what I want to say that why it's important, like outside of Ukraine, because actually, when Azov soldiers go into captivity from Azovstal, from this factory, Russians sign the paper that they will take prisoners for 3 months.
Yeah.
So they signed these papers, and it's very important to show all over the world that everything what Russian side say, that's bullshit. And if we listen it, if we believe in this, we make ourselves stupid, because they already show that everything what they said, that's a lie. That everything what they say, it's a lie, and they're not gonna change. It's happened a lot of times before, and it happens now again, because, as I said, Russian signed the paper that this captivity will be no longer than 3 months.
Yeah.
They signed it. That's a paper, and they
paper.
Oh well, something changed. Sorry.
You know that Russian word doesn't worse the paper it is signed on.
Yes.
So that's another confirmation to that. That's another.
And that's what actually other countries can do. They can push Russian to not to sign some papers, but to continue what they sign in this paper, do what they say that they will.
Yeah.
Because we can't do this. We have no power on Russian government, but other countries have, so they can make them do what they say.
Yeah, you're right. There's a question in the chat. Who is Azov? Azov is a Ukrainian brigade that is
one of the most effective.
Yes, that's
now.
I think if not the most effective one. Well, probably let's call them one of the most effective. So they are very motivated. Each member of Azov, I would say 99.9% of them, I'm sure of that, are motivated to defend their country until the last breath. And they are doing that. They are defending our country. And they were defending
from Mariupol. They are basically, most of them are from Mariupol.
Yes, a lot of them. And their base was in Berdyansk, pretty close to Mariupol, in the beginning of the full-scale invasion. I heard they were stationed in Berdyansk. In between?
Between Mariupol and Berdyansk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty close anyway.
Yeah.
They're close to one another.
And a lot of people who was in Azov before full-scale invasion, it was just guys from occupied territories who lost their homes, and they just have nothing to. They have no friends because some of their friends stay in occupation, or some of their friends just die. So they have really strong motivation to fight back, and this is how Azov was beginning of Azov was like this. And now they really have one of the most motivated people, because they never wanted to have guys from street, just some random guys okay, you're now with us, we need fighters. No, they always say, if you want to join us, we will waiting for you. If you don't want to, we don't need you. So that's actually a very good reason why they have the most motivated soldiers, and it's one of the most effective Ukrainian brigade.
Yeah, we have 314 people watching. Sometimes it drops. It jumps up to almost 500. These streams lately are getting viral, and I'm really happy that we, from our average 100 people watching simultaneously, we sometimes have some random people. Yes, Russian trolls also. You see how many messages are banned and deleted, but there are people who are really curious and who are like. That's a person here who said thank you both for helping me understand that what is Azov and what is happening. Yeah, here Scott, Osage, Res Life. Thank you both for helping me understand.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, and thank you for being here. And you can hit the like button. It helps to bring it to a bigger audience. You see, at that moment it was 514. Right now for 421, and those people who just passing by, who are not supporting neither Ukraine or Russia, we can show them the truth.
That's very
good. And you're a very good voice for the truth.
Thank you so much.
Your speeches, what you just said, it's pretty awesome. And how you say it, Alexandra, you have a gift. You know?
Thank you.
And I want to give you a gift. So that's a patch that we raised around $60,000 or maybe even $80,000 already with. And that's a pun. That's actually, it says blood type A30B. Here's the patch.
Okay, A30B, I got it.
A30B. So they have different blood types that are like A0 or B or B plus. I'm not sure. I don't know them much. But when you combine all of those letters, it becomes Azov. It basically, in English, it's A30B. But great coincidence that it can be read as Azov. And of course, when you combine different blood types, it gives you a modified, biological weapon mosquito, you know. It was actually one of the Rickrollers, one of the members of my community. Her name is Lettercat. She made a painting, blood type A30B, Azov, blood type Azov. And then I thought, let's make a patch. Maybe not I thought, maybe we together thought, I don't remember. Let's make a patch of that painting and raise money with it. So we raised money for multiple pickup trucks, some drones with this patch, and I'm really happy to present it to you.
Thank you so much. It's very cool.
Yep, I really enjoy that. I mean, enjoy that patch. I didn't know. I like it, and I want to share it with you because
I have some place for patches.
You're a big friend of Azov. Awesome. You're gonna put this one here?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Can you show them even closer? Wow. Pavlo Petrichenko, guys. It's a hero of Ukraine who was killed by Russians on the battlefield.
He was activist before he joined the army, and he was a big part of foundation where I work now. And
Prituла Foundation.
Yeah, and his sister is working with us right now. So it was very big loss for a lot of people around me. I don't knew him so well, just of his actions and of his words and all of this stuff, but it was very hard to see a lot of people around me suffering from losing their close friend or brother. So yeah, that was tough. And I'm very happy to bring his words, like always carry it with me to more people see it. And just, some part of him always will live among us.
Yeah, you're right.
In these patches and in the stickers which I made. And yeah,
yeah, he was pretty famous on Twitter, guys. It's one of those Ukrainians who
should build our future.
Who should be actually leading our country. He was basically the same level as Sternenko, guys. I talk about Sternenko all the time, and they were friends. And Sternenko himself was always, he's like often mourning about Pavlo Petrichenko. He is making a photo and saying thank you for all that you have done when you were still alive. And a lot of other amazing people, like do you remember the teacher Ruslan Igorovich. Do you know Ruslan Igorovich? Teacher
Maybe.
of physics, cool guy.
Maybe I know his face.
Yeah, you 100% know his face. But active people like him and like Pavlo Petrochenko. So they're basically keep inspiring us even after they are killed by Russians because we carry on their actions.
And because there was
become
very strong personalities.
Yeah.
And they have very strong opinion and they bring some very important meanings to the people. And these people should be building our country, rebuild it after winning, but Russia took their lives.
Yeah, and Russia will be taking more lives of those activists, of those best people of Ukraine, because like most of them are fighting on the front line right now.
Yeah, that's actually what makes them so strong, because only strong people can join the army of just because they wanted, not because they was catched on the street. Yeah.
They are taking the personal responsibility of the future of their country, and they understand that it's who, if not me, will join the army and will go fight. And thank you, thanks to each of you, we have the chance to live here without being put into the basements and tortured there by Russians. So thank you, each of the defender of Ukraine, for your service and for giving us the chance to help you, to raise funds for you. Alexandra is an activist and she is a volunteer, and she works in the volunteer organization, one of the biggest funds in Ukraine, Pritula Foundation. How it is going there in foundation? How's the work? I bet a lot of work.
Yeah,
right?
That's hard, and it's getting harder to fundraise money, because I always said that fundraising it's like marketing, because in marketing you have something and you should always think about how can you sell it, and you always need to find new way to sell it, because like one way became old and you should find a new one to sell something. And in fundraising it's the same actually, because you find the one way how you can fundraise money, and then this way stop working and you're like, whoa, what should I do? And in this point you should find some new ways. I have this patch.
My way is still working,
but without this what is right?
Навістрі списа.
I just have this patch of 5 brigade.
Fifth Assault Brigade.
Yeah, I met them in a train.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we just have a nice conversation, and in the end of our travel, they're like, "Oh, you should have our patch." I'm like, "Thank you." That was cute.
There's a good question, and I would love. It was deleted just now because it's a troll question, but I still want to respond to it. It was like, why is he not on the front line? I will tell you, I don't have the guts to go fight on the front line, but I found my place here, supporting the army, raising funds for the army. Not everyone have enough guts, to do that voluntarily, at least.
Yeah, and actually, like
so, dispatch.
Army can't survive if 100% of country in army.
Yeah, you're right.
Some people should work in economic system. Some people should be volunteering. Some people should work in the schools to teach like a new generation. Because let's put all our teacher guy in the front line. So, what would we have in our new generation?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I believe not everyone also has to be on the front line, because we have enough people on front line. We need more weapon to fight.
No, we don't have enough people there, Lena.
Some guys like here told me that there is no meaning of everyone going to front line if we don't have enough weapons to fight with.
We don't have
That's
enough.
what I meant.
The problem is we also don't have enough men right now. We only have I would say a bit more than 50% of the needed men.
But still, what we need is to have more weapon, so our people would not be afraid not to turn, like not to come back from the fights, because we don't have enough weapon both to assault Russians and to protect ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I understand what you mean, and I agree with you. Like, we need a lot different kind of weapons and also different kind of like protection, like rare. How to say it?
Electronic warfare, electronic warfare devices.
Yeah,
That's
so all of this stuff and some weapon to close our air and all of this.
Me too.
But
We're finishing soon.
yeah, but we always will need some people, because
Yeah.
unfortunately soldiers always die.
And heroes die too.
Yeah, and we have a lot of that heroes, unfortunately.
Killed.
Yeah.
They don't just die. Russians
Yeah.
kill them,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And even after they give in to captivity, most of the times, Russians kill them
Yeah.
unarmed.
Always.
Another video of execution of Ukrainian prisoner of war came out yesterday. Why did I pull out this patch?
I don't know.
I wanted to tell you that I have the way to raise funds, and it still works. We are raffling this patch this week. $10 for one ticket.
Nice.
You can buy as many tickets as you want, guys. Please buy tickets. You mostly will buy them on the main stream of mine in the evening, the one that goes for 6 to 8 hours. You know, Sunday stream. You've
Yeah.
been on one.
I went there.
But right now you can also buy tickets. So please send money to my PayPal. It's in the description of the stream. Next time I'll also put it on the screen here. I can do it in that app. I think we need to end the conversation soon, and because it's getting really cold here. And I just want to ask everyone to give a like to the stream, to share it, to put a comment under it after. But maybe before we finish, just like 2 minutes of maybe we reply to some messages, answer some questions. Alexandra, how cold are you?
How cold?
How cold are you? Not too cold? Son of Farian, also a target? Farian, maybe you mean Farion? Irina Farion, does she have a son?
I don't know.
Me too.
Мы говорим о российских военных преступлениях.
Yeah, that's a...
Yes.
But it's fuck Russia.
Okay.
Andreas is a moderator of mine. He is...
Why you write in Russian
I don't
language?
know, Andreas. Maybe to reply to all the Russian trolls.
Oh, okay.
So he said the Russian war crimes.
Okay. Because always when I read something in Russian language, I always read it with this voice. Because
with this fucking Russian accent.
Yeah.
I just heard it.
Yeah.
And it was like, stop doing that. But anyway, you see? There are some Russians here. Okay, don't delete that comment. Отвратительная модерация только в одну сторону. Все shit. You deleted that comment. Yes, it's only on one side because you Russians don't have the right to say anything in this chat. Shut the fuck up. You war criminals, and your state is a terrorist state, so you need to take a part of responsibility for the actions of your fucking regime. Okay?
it's very funny actually how like Russian people try to say something to me, because when I was in Germany or somewhere else, unfortunately I met some Russian people and they like try to explain to me something. I'm like, guys, I'm from Mariupol.
Yeah, it was destroyed.
What do you want to say to me? I was under Russian attack whole like beginning of March 2022. Do you have any right to talk to me right now?
Yeah.
No, because you were somewhere else. You were hiding. So keep hiding, honey, please. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. You shouldn't have a right to raise your voice or be visible anywhere outside of your orc's country.
Exactly. You need to shut it and feel guilty for what your people are committing. Not just your Putin, who oppresses you poor Russians.
It's guilt
you
of
have
all
the responsibility
Russians.
for it too. Okay, rollers. I am really happy that I met Alexandra today.
Me too.
Alexandra, what are your plans for the next few hours? Maybe we go get coffee somewhere?
You can see my car.
I can see your car. The red one?
Yeah, free defenders. Of course, it's my car.
Awesome. We're not going to be showing it.
You can
not
show
gonna
my
be-
car.
We can show it?
Yeah.
Really?
You can see my car.
I can zoom. Because I'm in the glass.
No. It's not working. Oh, it started working. That red car?
Free defenders. You
Free
can read there.
Defenders. It has the signature on the glass there. Guys, please like the stream. Please help us to get it out there and to talk about the Russian atrocities that they're committing towards our captives.
I think Zoom work bad because you have very cold fingers.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
falling off.
A little bit violet.
But I need to have them like this, like these cut off finger gloves to be able to navigate through chat. World needs to hear from her daily, I think.
Aw.
Maybe she plays a musical instrument and sings. Big voice, I think. Do you play some instrument? Do you sing?
I think. And I have a small piano and guitar at home.
That's really cool. Let's do a concert someday.
I can do a concert. I just played for fun. Did you see my stories from yesterday? I was dancing there and singing.
Nice.
You should watch
I
my
just
stories.
don't use Instagram, sorry. You should
Well, you
start
should
posting
watch my
them on
stories.
YouTube. Alexandra, maybe you create a YouTube? Have you ever thought about that? Too much work?
Yes, I have too much work already on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it's like fifth work for me.
Yeah, yeah. And Lena is getting really cold, so we gotta finish the stream. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Anyone who discovered this channel only today, we are Ukrainians. We are standing for our captives. We need this message to actually be heard everywhere.
Yeah, all
we
over
need
the
to
world.
free Azov. We need to actually achieve this. We need to free Azov. So don't stop amplifying this voice with your voices. Tell this to everyone that Russia is a terrorist state, that Russia is mistreating the captives, the Ukrainian defenders who are in their captivity, and they need to be punished for all their crimes, that they will come. Even though we right now are kind of losing this war, I believe that we'll still get our victory someday, because we have no other choice. It's for us death or victory, nothing else.
Yeah, and for the end, I just want to say that I really want to people think about this war like about good and bad in all of this world, in light and dark, because that's actually what we are fighting for. We're not fighting just for our territory, because when Russia took Ukraine territory, they will go to Poland and then Germany and then wherever they want to go, because they want and because they feel that they can. And because before this full-scale invasion, Russians wasn't never punished for all of their crimes. And I just wanted to all of you guys try to understand this, because for me it's pretty clear that they wouldn't stop in front of anything. They have nuclear weapon and they can use it everywhere, actually in United States too, if they want to. If some very stupid thoughts became in their minds and they're like, oh, now we should bomb United States, because I don't have no idea why, but they always bring some very stupid ideas. So they not control, they very wild, and they shouldn't exist in our civil world, in our society, and yeah, they just shouldn't exist in the way they are now.
We will. I mean, as a Ukrainian society, we will work
On that.
on actually supporting our army, and our army will work on making that happen. On Russia being finally disintegrated and stop being an empire, and then they will stop being a threat for the whole world.
But whole world should be with us, on our side.
We still, unfortunately, the world doesn't learn any lessons from history, so they will have to probably learn it the bad way when Russia also invades their countries. But we will not fall until then. We will still stand. So, Lena, is really, really cold. I probably gotta take this and let her maybe jump a bit to just warm up. And we'll finish this stream now. Thank you very much, guys. By the way, Lena, there was a compliment. Lena, great camera work today. Lena is saying thank you. Thank you for all that super chats. There was one from Benzo Baby. Lola from Australia was saying, "Free Azov, captivity kills, fuck terror Russia."
Thank you so much.
And you know they exist. Sometimes work is made easy by friends, Alexandra. From You Know They Exist. 522. Thank you for that super chat. And thank you for all the gifted memberships today, guys. I've seen some from Linda S., from Philip Oward, from Mr. Kaplan, and there was something else, someone else, Chris from HR, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you everyone for joining today. We are finishing up, and I just wanted to show you one thing. Have you noticed it?
I noticed it.
That's a...
I
You have yours? Okay.
Yeah, hold it.
Holding it? Oh my god, the fingers are too frozen. No, that's okay. You walk. Look at this, guys. This is the flag of Donetsk Oblast. That's our homeland. Alexandra is from Donetsk Oblast. I am from Donetsk Oblast. And we are gonna get back home someday. On my hat here, it is the same flag.
Sun.
Yeah, this sun. This is the sun of Donbass. And that place will be free from Russian occupation, from Russian captivity. And we will work on that by helping our army at least until our end. Right?
Right.
Okay, let me hug you before we finish. I was so happy to talk to you, Alexandra. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Live long, prosper, and donate. See you on the stream with the Ukrainian defender from Griffin group. Lena's friend, Crimean Tatar. He's going to join us.
Nice.
He's also a beautiful guy. So, yeah. See you there, guys. Love you and Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Okay, Alexandra.
Bye.